Remember yesterday when I said that orgs weren't patching because they were too scared to impact availability? Well, Scott, this one's for you, buddy. Yesterday, Cloudflare reported they slapped down a record-shattering 29.7 terabyte DDoS attack from the Asiru botnet. Cloudflare literally saved the internet, took a victory lap, and then immediately tripped over their shoelaces and took out a third of the internet at 3 a.m. today. Not from an attack, not from the Asiru botnet coming back for seconds. It turns out that Cloudflare tried to deploy a rushed firewall fix for that new React vulnerability that I talked about yesterday and promptly folded their entire edge network like a lawn chair. Yeah, the timing here is immaculate. Save the world on Thursday, break the world on Friday. Yeah, so instead of eating my previous comments, I would encourage organizations to mirror their development environments exactly like their production environments if at all possible, and thoroughly test changes that are made. That's how change management is done, folks. Next up, criminals are taking advantage of our holiday consumer stupidity. Yes, we've seen a huge uptick in SMS scams with fake landing pages. You've probably seen a few of these, like you have toll tag violations, your loyalty points are expiring, you might have a unclaimed tax refund, but with Christmas quickly approaching, we're seeing a ton of your package is delayed sorts of notifications. And here's the interesting part about this process. When you punch in your credit card number and the little OTP code, you think that you're supposed to be verifying a payment, but no. The scammers are actually enrolling your card into their Apple or Google Wallet device. That one-time request password thing, that's not completing your transaction, it completes theirs. At that point, they don't need a physical card to use it. They have everything that they need. But you would never fall for a scam like this, right? I mean, you're watching this, so this obviously means you're more intelligent than most folks. But the fact of the matter is that these landing pages still work. Stats show that they can have success rates from like 3 to maybe even 5%. And if any marketer got those kind of numbers, they would retire, right? So think about it. You hit 1 million people with a message like this, and suddenly you got a stadium full of idiots handing over their credit card numbers, okay? So please look out for your elders or other folks that might be vulnerable to these types of social engineering attacks, especially at this time of the year. All right, our last story, we're going to head to the cyber criminal underground here, where an Indian college student who gets this, right? He wants to become a security professional one day. This kid is spending his free time hacking thousands of government and university websites and selling the access to Chinese threat actors on Telegram. That's right, you heard me. This is the equivalent of, I want to be a firefighter, but moonlighting as an arsonist, okay? And get this, he had over 5,200 compromised sites and sold some of the biggest and best to the Chinese government. This is exactly how modern day nation states operate, folks. Why bother spending millions of dollars on no-days when you can just buy the access from some college kid for beer money, okay? So that wraps up today's cyber headlines. This is Andy Thompson signing off.